And moin everyone, this is Mr. B, this time from Hamburg, and with a small review of one of my favorite wristwatches, the OMEGA Speedmaster Professional. I do have here the OMEGA Speedmaster with the sapphire glass. I know the sapphire crystal is not as favorite as a more original version with a Hazelite plexiglass, as the Hazelite version is closer to the original Speedmaster Neil Armstrong wore. Nevertheless, what you don't get with the Hazelite version is actually this nice case back where you can see the clockwork running. What the Submariner is for Rolex and the Navitimer is for Breitling, the Speedmaster or the Speedmaster Professional is to Omega. It is a design icon. This design exists more or less since 1952. Originally, Omega produced the Speedmaster as a regular sports chronograph, but when they presented this watch as well to the NASA for the first moon mission, it becomes more like a flight watch, and it is the first watch born on the moon. This is at least what the marketing from Omega tells us every time. So even though this was regular thought as a sport watch, it becomes the iconic NASA aerospace watch itself. Why is it? On the one hand, the dial is very easy to read. You don't have a date, you just do have the tachymeter scale on the bezel. You do have at 3 o'clock the hours, the minutes, at 6 o'clock the hours, and at 9 o'clock the running second. As well, you've got from the middle the chronometer stop second. The chronograph stop second. That's it. So even though the dial is busy due to the subdials, it is a very simplistic dial. As the subdials set into the dial, it got a nice feel of depth, and the matte painted black dial is really nice to watch. To me, the Speedmaster is an everyday carrier watch, as it's very versatile. You can wear it on the steel bracelet, you can wear it on the alligator leather bracelet, you can wear it on the NATO bracelet or NATO strap. You've got so many different options here, which gives it a more sportive or elegant look and really can be worn to nearly every attire. What I do like as well is this bracelet, the look of the bracelet. It's mainly brushed with polished details, which matching very nice polished chamfers on the watch case. You've got the chronograph pushers, and you've got the regular crown. With this one, you do also wind up the watch, as this is a manual winding movement and not an automatical movement. The rotor is missing. You have to wind up this watch frequently. I do this when I wear this watch every morning. It's like a nice routine, which is a little bit also a pain in the ass, as the crown is not very easy to wind. You've got the crown protections here. So if you want to wind it this way, it's a little bit fiddling. So small trick I use is I hold the watch like this and just wind from the button. So it's much easier to wind up. At least this is how I do feel about it. The sapphire crystal is not as much loved as the hazelnut because depending how the sun catches it, you've got a small milky shadow here in these areas. From the side you can tell it's definitely see-through. The sapphire is as well nicely doomed. For me it's not a big issue, but I can understand if people like more the hazelnut version due to its looks and also because it's, as mentioned, closer to the original watch which was worn by Neil Armstrong on the moon. The lume is a nice green lume which glows also nicely in the dark and is also when you wake up in the night, for example, and would like to watch the time, good to see and to read. What I really do like is how Omega every time does the finish of the cases. The GMT Master is there a little bit more easy. They have brushed and polished. Here, that's it. Here you've got chamfers polished, brush details, again polished details. The bracelet as well got nice polished and brushed areas. The clasp as well as brushed with the OMEGA Speedmaster Professional logo. Bracelet open via this pushers and also closes safely. To me personally, the watch is to be worn very comfortable on the bracelet, on the on the steel bracelet in the summer. To wrap this up, also a small comparison of the GMT Master with the Speedmaster. The bezel width of the GMT and the design is, due to the different purpose, slightly different. Nevertheless, you wouldn't imagine that the Speedmaster has a diameter of 42 and the GMT Master of 40 millimeters. Just to give you a feeling about these two watches. Also, lug to lug, the Speedmaster is pretty similar to the lug to lug of the GMT Master. So I hope you get some nice impressions of this watch. I would be interested in your opinions and experiences with the OMEGA Speedmaster. If you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you have suggestions of how I could improve my watch reviews and other videos as well, please leave a comment in the comment field below. Thanks for watching.